Hey you guys, hey, welcome to my channel. This is the Leo Sun Princess. I want to thank y'all for coming to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, I thank y'all so much for coming to my channel, showing me some love. I really do appreciate it. As you know, I am new to this and I'm trying to, grow my channel. So all of the, likes and subscribes and all of that, it really helps, and I really do appreciate it. But what I'm going to get into right now is I'm going to get into a collective reading. I just did the Leo reading, so I'm just going to, not the Leo. Why did I say that? I guess because I'm a Leo. But I just did the fire sign reading, so I'm just going to clear the energy on the cards really quickly. Clear this energy, clear this energy. All right. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, clear the energy off of these cards. Because I don't want to keep getting the same messages, I mean, which majority of my watchers or my viewers could be fire signs, so it might be similar. I don't know. I just want to clear the energy though. Let's see if something else, if spirit wants us to know, well, wants you to know anything as a whole, as a collective. Like my incense. Get me some aromatherapy. Yeah. But we're gonna get a few shuffles. Make sure these cards are all mixed up, because like I said, I don't want to keep getting the same messages. Although I'm not sure what my viewers are. Drop a comment. Let me know what sign you are. If you're watching, drop a comment. But yeah, y'all know that, every message that I give is not going to, resonate with you. So if it applies, good. If it doesn't, let it fly. So also with these being energies, it could be, I could say he could be she could be a he, just, flip the roles as needed. But I think if you watch tarot and if you watch enough tarot readings, you know that, these aren't personal. So you can't take everything personally. But if, something is in your spirit and something, because, everybody has an intuition. So, just don't try to make everything fit, because, it's not going to. Okay, so let's get into it. I don't have a cloth on this table, so I be trying not to make too much noise when I'm shuffling on this table, but it's kind of hard, with no cloth on it. I'm working on getting another cloth for this table. Okay, well, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, so you're currently on the defense. Not sure why, but we will find out. We will, get into it and find out exactly, why you're on the defense. Oh, you're on the defense because you or someone is grieving, you know, an ending. You may be on the defense about something that didn't work out. You know, it doesn't have to be romantically. It could be a job. You know, you're currently feeling blocked, or somebody is feeling blocked from your energy. Yeah, but you're taking this time to heal. You know, you're on the defense, but you're on the defense for a good reason. You're healing right now. You can't, you know, trying to balance your energy out. Yeah, so this person that's in the Five of Cups in this grief energy is someone that you left in the past, someone that you broke up with, you know, for whatever reason. Let's see. New beginnings. So this person is in, you know, grieving energy right now because they want a new beginning with you. You know, after you decided, oh no, we're not taking none of these. I think like 6 cards just flew out. I'm taking all of them. Who is this person that is grieving, Holy Spirit? Who is this person that my viewer, might be somebody in your family, or it might be somebody who you thought you would have a family with, maybe a spouse, but they're grieving because this is the type of energy you were in. You were in loving, you know, fulfillment. You know, this is the family card. So, but it's a husband, wife, and some kids playing. So this may be an ex-fiance, ex-husband, or it could be your sister or your brother that, you know, they did something to you, and, you know, now they're grieving that they don't have access to you like they used to. So, yeah, so this person, why is the Fool card here? I don't know if the Fool card is for the viewer or the Fool card is for this person. Let's see. Page of Wands. So it can definitely be a sibling with this card, with coming out with Page of Wands with the Fool. So maybe it could have been a sister or a brother with the Magician card out here. Why the Magician? Yeah, nostalgia. So they're trying to manifest the past. They're trying to manifest, you know, y'all past relationship. If you were the oldest Empress energy, if you were the older sibling, and, you know, when your younger sibling had a problem or needed help financially or just wanted to talk, vent, you were there. So they're trying to manifest that back. Or if this is a ex-fiance, ex-husband, you know, they could talk to you about anything, and now that you're not there, they can't call you for nothing. But they're trying to manifest that back. Wow. So this is kind of specific. So but it's two different, you know, possibility scenarios. Ten of Pentacles out here with the Ten of Cups again. So you may be seeing 10-10. 10-10 signifies, you know, new beginnings, spiritual growth, positive change, and that you are on the right path. So trust your intuition, maintain a positive mindset, and maybe, you know, you might have a new romantic interest or opportunity, or you might be deepening, you know, your current situation. But this person is definitely, they're grieving, and, you know, they're in a mental prison right now, because they don't have access to you. And you are the whole Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So that's heavy energy right there. Like, you can't easily replace that. Yeah, but this person, you know, they don't want to be in the energy that caused you to leave. They're trying to balance it out now. Okay, so it's definitely probably a love situation with the Four of Cups here on top of the Six of Cups. So yeah, it's probably an ex that probably has some options. Let me know what's your signs, viewers. Let me know. This is kind of feeling a lot similar to the fire sign reading. Y'all drop a comment. Let me know. Tell me in the comments, what is your sign? If you viewed this video and it resonated, let me know what your sign is. Because it's giving same energy as my fire signs. This person is in the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So when they're awake, when they're asleep, you know, this is tormenting them. How they treated you, how they handled you, is definitely a burden to them, because they can't focus on nothing. They always thinking about you, and if they'll be able to bring this cup of love back to you. They're always thinking about. And these two cards came out together. The Death and the Justice card. So you call justice to this relationship when, and you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or they could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's heavy Gemini and heavy Cancer energy here. So you called justice, and then the Empress came out. We saw it at the bottom, but she came out. That's why they're grieving this relationship, because you were every queen in the deck. Also the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Like, you were everything. You were everything to this person, but they thought they could find better. Or they thought they could have their cake and eat it too. And you said, no you can't. I'm the Empress. Why the fuck would I compete with somebody? Or why the fuck would I play, you know, why the fuck would I sit on the bench? When you wanted to sit me on a bench, I sit on the bench and wait. I'm the Empress. No. So, High Priestess here. Yeah, you may know, you know, that this person had options, or you may have known whatever this person was doing. You know, they probably thought that they was keeping it from you, or that you didn't know about it. Excuse me, y'all. My mouth is kind of dry. I'm on these things real bad. These things got me in a chokehold, baby. They got me in a chokehold. But You're definitely probably aware that this person is having a time right now because you know what you brought to the table. You know, everybody can't embody every queen in a deck. That's, you know, that's not taught. That's manufactured. That was made. You know, God made you like that. You know, could be a part of your upbringing as well. You know, but yeah. You're very intuitive. You're a very intuitive person. Very spiritual. Very wise. What else, Holy Spirit? With the Nine of Cups here, you definitely were fulfillment to this person. Like, you ticked all the boxes. You know, they were fulfilled emotionally. You know, you helped them probably if they had a business. You know, you fulfilled whatever you needed to do. If they needed you to do paperwork, you did that. You may have done their taxes. You may, you know, be their accountant, or you may just ride with them. If they're a truck driver, you know, you might have, you know, put your stuff on the back burner and traveled with this person. Who knows? But whatever you did, they are definitely feeling that because you left a very big impression, and they got some big shoes to try to fill. Like the Empress, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. That's why they in the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords energy. Whether they sleeping or they're awake, they are fucking grieving and having anxiety, and they're worrying like if they're ever gonna get you back. But they're gonna work hard. They're gonna try to come in and, you know, ask you to hear them out. They're gonna work really hard. You know, they're gonna be persistent. Even if you tell them no one time, yeah, they broke your heart. So like I was about to say, even if you tell them no one time, two times, they're still gonna, you know, try. This card came out crossing the Seven of Cups. Yeah, they currently are Seven of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles here. So, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Seven of Cups here. They're getting rid of their options, or they're not trying to, you know, entertain any other options, because with the World card here, they're trying to not entertain any other options because they don't want to lose their Queen of Pentacles. They don't want to lose the Queen of Pentacles, so they're resisting, you know, that change. Like, they're resisting you being out of their life for good. They're resisting that. But they know they missed an opportunity, or that you may be a missed opportunity for them because of, you know, whatever they did or whatever they said. But it's given whatever they did because we don't really have any communication cards here. So it's giving me whatever they did, and the Seven of Cups came out crossing. So what it's giving me is they probably had options in the past, but they're, you know, trying to leave those options in the past and complete a cycle. With the World card here, they're trying to complete a cycle because they don't want to lose their Queen of Pentacles, but they don't want to lose their didn't the Empress card come out? Yeah, so they're gonna come now. The communication comes out. Yeah, the Empress did come out. So they don't want to... You brought something to the table as far as... you were an asset. You weren't a liability. You were an asset. So they don't want to lose that. They now know that you're an asset and they know your worth. So they want to come in and have a new beginning with you and communicate with you. But let's see. What else, Holy Spirit? Is there anything else for the viewers? Now, the communication with the Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands. This person is definitely going to try to come in with some form of communication, whether it be text, email, phone call. But they're going to come to you and try to bring, you know... With this Page of Cups and this Eight of Wands, they're definitely trying to communicate with you. And the Emperor is here, and you know the Empress already came out. And that is definitely a soulmate or a twin flame, but it's giving soulmate connection. This Emperor is going to come in and try to communicate. Try to be light, you know, try to flirt maybe. They're going to try to come in. Yep, and now another communication card with the Page of Swords. So we have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Page of Swords. So this person is definitely going to come in and tell you, know, they've learned some lessons because they are, currently if they haven't already, they're currently learning some lessons, and they want to come in and you know, show you that they have changed, or they're trying to change, or they're not the same. Yeah, that's what they're gonna come in and say. Yeah, but they now have a new perspective now that you left them. And with the Moon card here, it's giving me mystery, because they want to come in, they want to talk to you, but you moved away, you broke up with them, you're not in communication with them, because clearly they want to communicate with you really badly. If you were communicating with them, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Swords wouldn't have came out with the Emperor. So this person is clearly not sure, you know, if you will be receptive to this communication, if you even want to talk to this person. They don't even know. Okay. The Knight of Wands came out. So this person is slowly trying to take action towards you. Probably, like I said, leaving these options with the Seven of Cups coming out, and now the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is my, you know, risk-taking, leaving a situation, action card. So this person is definitely, with Three of Pentacles here, they're definitely leaving a third-party situation to try to come and collaborate with you, work with you. Anything else? Holy Spirit. Okay. Yep, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to... leave that third party situation and come and, you know, get back into collaboration with their abundance, with their, it's flipped, but it didn't come out, but it flipped. It's the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this person definitely wants to talk to their, but the Empress came out, so we already know you're the Queen of Wands. You're the Empress lady. Empress lady. You're the Empress and the privileged lady, as well as the Queen of Cups. And these energies all came out. So this person definitely knows that you're a queen. They know you're an asset. They know that you embody every queen in the deck. And they possibly messed that up because the Five of Pentacles came out here. So they definitely know that they messed up and they're feeling it, you know. With the Five of Pentacles here, we got the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So they definitely know that you're not playing games. You're not playing with them. They now know that. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit? Okay, it looks like nothing else is coming out. With the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this person definitely played games and probably had a third party situation, or if not a third party, they had options, but it's giving me third party because there's a lot of threes out here. The Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, you know, I think that's it. The Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, and then the Three of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, that's what that's giving. But let's clarify. Let's get some clarifying cards here. We're going to messages of love. The messages of love. Do I want to use this deck? I think I used this deck on my last reading, so we're not going to use the same deck. Let's go with this one. No, we're going to go with this one. Heart's Hidden Secrets. The card that just slid on the floor. That was the hoping card. But get a few shuffles here. There's at least one card that always wants to hit the ground. Always. Okay, Holy Spirit. One day. Yep, they're definitely hoping that someday, one day, that you will communicate with them, that they can bring, you know, communication towards you and you be receptive. With the one day card. What else? One day they want to be loyal to you. One day they want to, you know, have the chance to show you loyalty. Because they're broken right now. They're broken. But they have clarity. They have clarity. What do they have clarity of? 2 cards came out. I guess I could take these. They have clarity that you are their twin flame and they're spying on you. The twin flame coming out and spying. They definitely realize that this is not a surface level relationship. That, you know, you are someone special, someone rare. But they had pride. They were arrogant, you know, stubborn. But now they have perspective. They have a better perspective, and they want to be happy. But they are feeling abandoned right now because you left their ass out in the cold. You left them. Got in your car. You got in your vehicle. Yeah, and you left. And now they're feeling it. They're feeling left out. They feeling like you're cold. You walked away from them. And with the spying card out here, they're spying obsessively. Like they're probably making fake pages, looking from other people's pages. Yep, but they're obsessing over you because, you know, they're craving you. They're wanting you. But you're being silent. Radio silence. They can't figure you out. You have no words for this person. And it's exhausting them. They're probably having exhaustion because they probably can't sleep at night. Like I said, whether they're asleep or awake, they're in Swords energy. They're in the 8 of Swords or the 9 of Swords with memories. Yeah, it's eating. The memories are eating them alive because when they look at the pictures, they know y'all had a good time. And you're probably very good looking, very beautiful. With the Empress and the 9 of Pentacles coming out, you're probably a very beautiful person. You probably look good, male or female. And they're having fantasies about you. Like, what they gonna do if they ever get you alone in a house setting or something like that. Yeah, with heart fog here. They were once, you know, had mixed signals, but like I said, they now know who you are, who you truly and really are, because you let them explore other options. You said, oh, you don't want to be here? You don't want me? Cool. Go be where whoever you want to, because it's going to hurt me more to try to keep somebody who don't want to be kept. So that's what you did. You let them go. And they're feeling abandoned, and they feel like they're going to have to chase you. Or they're feeling like they want to chase you. Yeah, they had secrets. They had secrets. Yeah, they were lying about some things or not telling you about some things, probably these options and stuff like that. With intimacy, they want to bond with you. They want that bond that y'all once had. They want it back. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, with lusting, longing, and what else came out? Fantasy. That's all they are doing is thinking about you. Thinking about you. The way you smell, the way you look. But they want to confess. They want to confess. They want to come clean. Confess some love. Yep. These 2 cards that came out together, so I'm going to take them together. Running, cursed. So when they left you, when they ran from this situation, they cursed themselves. That's why they're in the 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords energy. But they're trying to release and let it go. They're trying to get out of that energy. That's why they're probably thinking, yep, and they're at their breaking point. Because they're thinking, if I get back with the viewer, if I get to apologize and the viewer forgives me, Divine Feminine, that that's male or female energy. But they're at their breaking point because it's like they're at their breaking point because, you know, they're longing for you. Bitterness. And they are low-key bitter because they can't have you. They don't have access to you because of these mistakes that they made. But they're at their breaking point. They can't sleep. They can't focus on nothing. You know, they at work thinking about you, daydreaming, can't even focus on what they doing because they thinking about you. Then when they go to sleep, you know, you're haunting them in their sleep, so they can't, or it feels so real, you know. And they wake up and realize that you gone, that it was a mirage, an illusion, a dream. But like I said, they're currently trying to heal. They're currently trying to, you know, yep, Divine Masculine came out. So this person is definitely a twin or a high-level soulmate or just a high-level commitment. It came out. Yeah, soulmate. They trying to heal though, because they're being resistant. Resistance. Why is resistance here? They could either be resisting you leaving them, walking out of their life forever, or they could be resisting change, even though they know they have to change. That might not be something that they want to do. Yep, nourish. So resisting, self-growth, self-focus. Yeah. Family card here. Yeah, they're resisting changes, and that's why they're feeling conflicted about this family dynamic. And we had another card come out. I think that was the Six of Cups, or I forgot what card it was with the. Might have been the other reading, but Cloudy Judgment. Yeah, they're conflicted right now because, you know, they've been living in a virtual reality. Yeah, and now they want ecstasy. You know, because y'all had a good time. You probably gave them ecstasy, you know, and didn't even know it. But that's why they haven't left you. Even though they're with somebody else, they're still in your energy. They're still pulling on your energy. They still want to communicate. All that. Still thinking, missing you. You see the first line, missing you, craving you. Yeah, all of that. That's why they're conflicted, because it's like they can't have their cake and eat it too. So they just gonna have to make a decision. And if they come in, or when they come in with this communication, you have to be able to discern. You know, ask God for discernment to be able to realize if this person is full of shit or not. But they feel like it's only you. They want to be devoted and attached because they crave you. That's what it say. Devoted, attached, and crave. Because it's only you, baby. That's what they want to tell you. It's only you, baby. You all I want, baby. We soulmates. Yep, it's depth to this relationship, with depth at the bottom of the deck. All right, we're going to leave that here. And let's get some messages from Spirit. Let me use this deck again. This is going to be the only deck I'm going to repeat. Get some messages from Spirit. Find out what's up with them. Find out what we need to know. I did want to do some hidden messages from them. Let me do that first. Let's get some love oracles. What they feel, what they want to say, but they're not saying. Basically. That's what we about to dip into real quick. Really, really quickly. That's why my messages be so long. I can't help it. But we only gonna do one pass of these cards. You know, clarifying. You keep shuffling and shuffling. You keep, you know, getting cards to jump out. But with this, I'm gonna do one pass. You know, see what comes out. See what this person is not telling you. See what feelings this person is possessing. Let's see. All right, Holy Spirit. Give me the energy of this person. How are they feeling towards the viewer? Oh, these cards are attacking me. Okay, that's it. That's enough. Stop licking them scars. Gotta hurry up and get it up. Your laugh is amazing. Like I said, y'all probably had a good time. You know, they enjoyed having a good time with you. I connect with you at night. Like I said, this person is probably looking at pictures, probably, you know, pleasuring themselves while they're looking at these pictures, you know, because they can't go to sleep. So you know how you know what they say. Sometimes if you do that, you can go to sleep quicker. You can get you some rest. So that's what this person is doing. I'm just picking the cards up so I can go ahead and just read them one by one. It'll be quicker that way. With you deserve the best. They know you deserve the best. I've never met someone like you. They was trying to replace you. They tried it with them options. They went over there and quickly found out that they had an empress, and that energy isn't, you know, you can't quickly get over that person, or you can't quickly, you know, replace that person. I'm working hard on myself. So this person is trying to work on their shadow side because you are amazing. They want to know, can you forgive them? Can you forgive me? I have trouble to express myself. They don't know how to communicate. They want to know, is it over? Can you forgive them, and is it over? I want you to enjoy your life. I never meant to hurt you. Is there a second chance? So this person definitely wants a reconciliation. Is it over? Is there a second chance? And can you forgive me is out here. That's crazy. That is crazy. Try to see. So what else? We have, I knew it all along. I want to be strong like you. I wish I could hold you tonight. I told you at night when they can't sleep, after they done thought about you and daydreamed about you all day, and they try to go to sleep and they still thinking about you and they can't sleep. Yeah, they up doing what they need to do so they could go to sleep, but they thinking about you when they doing it. Seeing you makes my day. Yeah, when they sit there and look at them pictures and all that, yeah, it makes their day. And I want to make it right. So they know they fucked up. They want to make it right. So now we're going to get into these messages from Spirit. You know, what Spirit wants you to know about the situation. You know, I'm going to get 2 more shuffles. And then we're going to get some messages. Again, with these messages, we're going to do again 1 pass. Whatever comes out, comes out. Alright? Let's go. Not too many messages from Spirit today. Okay, I'm going to do 1 more pass. We got 1 card came out. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's good enough. So, excuse me, y'all. Where is that card at? I think it was the first. Oh, we had that. Your laugh is amazing. Now we got laughter. Laughter is a medicine for the soul, so laugh, even if it is through tears. And I thought we saw laughter in the other cards as well. I'm not sure. I thought it came out, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe it was just at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Next is intuition. Always trust your gut. The universe is constantly speaking to us. Will you choose to listen? Speak your truth. Never be afraid to speak your truth. Stand strong. Shade the ground you walk on, and never back down from your own morals and beliefs. Speak your truth. Survivor. When someone counted you out, you made it through because you're a survivor. Yes, you're a survivor. And no. No is a word we all need to use more often and stand on. We also need to accept and receive it as a right of others. So yeah, move on. In order to gain closure and healing for ourselves, we must move on from things, people, and situations we cannot change. All right, y'all. So that is the reading. That's what I have for y'all today. So if you like the reading, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below. Let me know what your sign is. Let me know, if this resonated for you. Also, feel free to subscribe if you like the way I read, if you like the way I do what I do. Feel free to join the family. I would love to have you guys. And if you want to donate, get a gift to support the channel, that information is down below. Also, until next time, bye you guys.